Dear readers, this is your editor-in-chief, and I am with Joe Mazzeo, Tournament Director for the Worldwide Technology Championship. Welcome, Joe. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and your involvement in the tournament?
I'd be happy to. My name is Joe Mazzeo. I have the privilege of being the Tournament Director for the Worldwide Technology Championship. I've worked in golf for a very, very long time, including running this PGA Tour event since the year 2007. I'm originally from California, and I'm thrilled to be here in Los Cabos as we're starting this new chapter for the tournament here at Diamante.
Why do you think Cabo is a perfect venue for this tournament?
Los Cabos has turned out to be an incredible place for us to have arrived with the tournament. When you think of golf in Mexico, you of course think of Los Cabos because of the incredible golf courses that are here and the great number of incredible golf courses that we have. Diamante, and particularly El Cardinal, have proven to be an awesome venue, not just because of the golf itself, but because of everything in terms of all the amenities, the way that the venue sets up for operations and logistics, and the experience of not only the professionals and the players, but the spectators and the fans. And then you go beyond that, Los Cabos as a destination with everything that it offers, from the other activities, the beach, the sol, the playa, the gastronomy, the experience for those that come and are a part of this tournament in any way is going to be off the charts. So we've been really, really happy as we've gotten to see and experience all that, and just can't wait for the world to come to be able to welcome them here so they can enjoy that and see what a special event this is going to be.
Diamante is known for its beautiful surroundings and astonishing views. How is the course going to provide an experience for both golfers and spectators?
I think you hit on something that's absolutely spot on, which is the golf course itself, but also the surroundings. We talk about the golf course, the challenge that it will present to the professionals, so it's going to make for an incredible competition because we think of it as a golf course that's very scenic, very challenging, but it has its opportunities for birdies. So I expect to see a competition that's very fun and very exciting for the spectator, which of course is also a competition that the professionals themselves enjoy when they have a chance to make a lot of birdies, but it's a tough but fair challenge. Tiger, when he designed the golf course, that's what he was aiming for, and we all know just how spectacular Cardinal is. When you look beyond that and you consider the amenities, we're really working hard to create an experience that goes more than just the competition and the golf, but is a true 360 experience for everyone that attends the golf tournament. From food, drink, the ability to socialize, entertainment, the opportunity to be together and network. That's really what we're striving for. And the golf course lays out in a way where you can move around a lot without having to traverse very long distances. The course kind of doubles back on itself in several spots so you can get around very easily, as opposed to some courses where you have to walk all the way out and it takes you a long, long time. The spectator experience, we really expect it to be incredible because we're going to have a lot of action, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement in a pretty condensed area where you can sort of move and get a taste of everything that's going on. So we think it's really going to be good here at El Cardinal and at Diamante for both those professionals who are competing for that $8.2 million purse, but also for all those fans that are coming out to enjoy the action.
As a tournament director, could you give us some insights on all the logistics that involves to bring a tournament like this to Cabo?
No, I'd be happy to. Running a PGA Tour event is a very unique and specific sort of task when you consider everything that goes into it. What we're really building for the course of 1 week is a micro city that can essentially operate by itself. When you think of food, beverage, infrastructure, spaces that we go and build temporarily, all these things that are brought in for all of the people, participants and attendees alike, to be able to participate, enjoy, and experience the event. So a lot of logistics, from everything of constructing temporary structures on the golf course where people will be able to be up high and enjoy the action, to bringing in additional catering where all the people can come and enjoy the great culinary experiences that Cabo has, to things like going out and recruiting volunteers. The golf tournament depends on about 600 or 700 individuals that participate as volunteers, doing everything from helping us with the scoring of the tournament itself to controlling what we call the galleries, the groups of spectators, kind of gallery management, and then other logistical and operational things, helping people get from here to there, shuttle drivers and the like. So a lot of people management with that regard. And then lastly, and of course probably the most important, is making sure that we're showcasing what we want to showcase, which is, of course, Mexico, Los Cabos, Diamante, the beauty of this destination, the ocean, the desert, the climate, the food, the people, the warmth, the hospitality. So making sure all of those logistical and operational elements all tie back into our objective, which is celebrating Los Cabos and Mexico.
Could you please tell us about the golf course and how it presents unique challenges for the players?
Yeah, El Cardinal is going to be a really exciting course to watch the professionals play. Of course, designed by Tiger Woods, the first course he designed anywhere. It's really an honor for me personally, but for all of us that are involved with the tournament to be able to stage a PGA Tour event on a course that the greatest golfer of all time designed, his first effort at it. And what I think they created when they built El Cardinal is a golf course that harkens back to where Tiger grew up in Southern California, that style of golf course where the desert and the arroyos and the native vegetation surrounds the course and comes into a play a little bit if your ball goes offline. But also there's a lot of opportunities for birdies out there for these professionals. These are the best players in the world on the PGA Tour. The level of talent that they have is off the charts. So I think we're going to see both sort of sides of that coin, where you have players who are really able to get out there and hopefully make some birdies and have a really exciting round that gets people excited with a great score. But you're also going to see some guys struggle. If they get it out of play, they get into trouble a little bit, you might see some big numbers out there. And that's what you really want when you talk about a golf course testing professionals. You really want to challenge them, but at the same time, you want to reward that player who's having a great day and playing well and really separates himself and crowns himself champion.
Golf technology and data analytics have been making waves in the recent years. Are there any tech innovations being incorporated into the tournament, both on and off the course?
Well, I think that's a great question, and one that is perfectly appropriate given that our title sponsor, of course, is Worldwide Technology, a St. Louis-based tech company, IT consulting, large infrastructure. And when they became the title sponsor of this tournament, they really infused a large impulse with the technology and the way that we operate and run the event. A lot of the back of house type of things in terms of the guest management, the logistics and the operations, of course, are critical in how the world is moving these days. And so we have WWT to thank for a lot of kind of leadership on that front. Within golf, I think there's multiple ways that you're seeing technology and data really manifest itself. And there's a variety. One, of course, is the course itself. Obviously, we're right now doing a lot of golf course maintenance. El Cardinal is always in incredible shape. Diamante has wonderful golf courses with wonderful agronomic conditions always. But we're doing a lot of things to take it to an entirely another level as far as the course conditioning of El Cardinal. And data and technology is a big part of that. Honestly, I know just enough to be dangerous. I'm not an agronomist nor one of the superintendents, but all the things that are done with the soil quality, the chemicals that are found in the water, the levels of the different fertilizers and materials that are needed to make that golf course pop, both from a visibility, but from a playability standpoint. And so I think technology manifests itself that way when we're talking about the course, the grass, the agronomy, the terrain, the landscape. But one thing that goes beyond that is the players themselves and the technology and the data that they use from their statistics. Golf, while it's a very simple game, whoever puts the ball in the hole in the least number of strokes is the winner. Really pretty simple. But there's a lot of sophistication in terms of the tech on the ball speed, the swing speed, the rotation, the approach, the angles, the yardages. So much of that the players are really leaning in hard on to get every little advantage, every little edge that they can. Using devices like a TrackMan that enables them to see all of their data instantly is something that's massive and really, really critical of how the game of golf has evolved. And the last point that I'd really want to maybe add is the television broadcast. For that viewer who's at home watching the PGA Tour on television, you are seeing every week, every year as time goes by, that technology that the players themselves have been leaning on now for the last few years and learning from to sort of enhance their game, give themselves that best advantage possible. You're seeing that incorporated in the broadcast. We're using things like TrackMan and shot trackers and shot tracers that show you where the ball is going, where the winds are coming from, how that affects the play, the approach that the players have. The greens themselves, the way that balls are breaking, the traditional the sort of movement that a green might have based on all that data that is coming. And that's driven by ShotLink, which is the PGA Tour's proprietary system for all of that statistical data, analytical data, all boiling down to the scores. But we all know the score and what you did relation to par, relation to other players, doesn't tell the whole story. There's all the stats that do that. And so we're really seeing that. So it's really a lot when you think about what we do to operate the event, the back of house, logistical, bringing it all together for all these people, to the golf course itself, of how we're maintaining it and using that to make that golf course as good, as challenging, and as beautiful as possible. And then, of course, the statistics for the players and how we present that to you, the viewer, the fan at home.
How does the weather affect the competition, and what do you do to keep it fair?
So obviously golf is an outdoor sport. We're playing in the elements, we're playing in nature. So of course we're always subject to what those conditions are. And as a golfer, you understand that what is happening at one moment in terms of weather, wind or rain or what have you, isn't necessarily going to be happening at a later moment when someone else is playing. So I think all golfers are aware and understanding of that sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky. The thing that of course is going to be amazing about being here in Los Cabos is that the weather, especially that first week in November, looks like it should be just spectacular. We might have wind that affects, but again, it's a thing that is just the rub of the green, whether you get lucky or you get unlucky if you get a gusty afternoon or a calm morning. But our objective when we run the tournament is to make sure that that golf course is consistent from the first hole all the way through to the 18th hole with the conditions we're providing to these players, so that regardless of what the conditions of Mother Nature are, the golf course itself provides that level playing field for the guys every single day of the competition.
What message would you like to send to our readers?
I would love to send a message to the readers that you need to be a part of this. We want to invite everybody to come out and enjoy and experience the PGA Tour when it arrives here to Los Cabos for the Worldwide Technology Championship. We've got so much exciting stuff planned, but really, truly, the biggest thing is that Los Cabos has never seen an event such as this in terms of the international size and stature and scope that the PGA Tour will have. The global television presence that this is going to provide to the destination is unprecedented. Being on television in more than 220 countries and territories, basically the entire world. Live HD broadcast, 12 hours plus in the United States. Everybody looking right as it's that first week of November, starting to get a little chilly up north. Turn on your television and you see beautiful Los Cabos, the sun, the ocean, the beach, and some of the best golfers in the world. But beyond that, we're going to have such a great time. The party out here at Diamante is going to be amazing. The great food, the great drink, the live music, the experience, the friends, the family, the excitement, of course, of the golf competition. And so what I would say is come on out, get your tickets, get involved, become a volunteer, get a group together. Let's get you a private hospitality suite, get you out here to enjoy this party. It's really going to be unlike anything that Cabos has ever seen. And we're just so thrilled and honored to be a part of this community and looking forward to an awesome week here.
Can you share with us anything special about past events?
Absolutely. As many probably are aware, the tournament has been celebrated in the Riviera Maya for the last 16 years, and now, of course, is our first year in Los Cabos. And one of the things that's always made the event special and noteworthy is the presence of families, the way that the players have embraced this tournament as much more than any other event on the PGA Tour schedule, but as one that they look at as a little bit of a working vacation. We've been measured over years, and the Worldwide Technology Championship is the event that most families attend. More players bring their families, their children, their wives, their significant others to our event than really any other event. And that has so much to do with the hospitality and the warmth of being in Mexico on the beach. And we know that Los Cabos is going to provide exactly that again this time. And I think you take that atmosphere, that environment, that just sort of warmth and hospitality that the players are bringing to it. You couple it with the fact that this is a big time event, yes, but it's also still a very intimate event where as a spectator or a sponsor or an attendee, you can really get up close and personal and really get right into the action of what's going on with the golf and being around the golfers. So you have that great feel of intimacy and close, and this is a very special, exclusive event that you're a part of, but at the same time, this is a really big happening, a really big significant thing. And so that's kind of always been the flavor that we've looked for with this golf tournament in Mexico. And we know that Diamante and Los Cabos is going to be the perfect setting for that to continue. So I hope everybody comes out and experiences that for themselves and really just helps contribute to that energy. We really look forward to having you for that.
Can you tell us how the event comes together and who makes it possible?
Absolutely. Obviously, it's a massive effort from so many different people and groups, but it all starts with our title sponsor, Worldwide Technology. Worldwide Technology is the force behind making this event a reality, and we're fortunate to have other incredible partners. First and foremost, Diamante, as our host venue, has been absolutely spectacular, preparing the golf course, preparing the entire resort, and just welcoming us with open arms. Worldwide Technology has found an incredible home here at Diamante, and we're really excited about that. And additionally, the people from Fiturca Los Cabos and the tourism promotion board here, our good friend Rodrigo Esponda, have been absolutely spectacular in helping to open the door for us to become a part of the Los Cabos community, bring this incredible event here and make it a reality that's not only going to be an incredible event, but it's going to be incredible for Los Cabos with the economic impact that it has, the incredible tourism exposure, and all of the eyeballs that get placed onto Los Cabos. So you bring a lot of those incredible thoroughbred entities together, and they're going to go off to the races and really run and hit that finish line for an incredible event. So we're really fortunate to have such great partners in Worldwide Technology, in Diamante, and in Fiturca Los Cabos. So we're really fortunate and glad to be here.
Joe, thank you so much for your time and for this interview. And Destino will be covering this very important event.
Hola, Destino. I'm Joe Mazzeo, Tournament Director for the Worldwide Technology Championship on the PGA Tour. We look forward to welcoming you out to Diamante for this great event. Get your tickets, get involved, become a volunteer, become a sponsor. Can't wait to see you at Diamante when the PGA Tour comes to Los Cabos.